Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay, hold on, you. I've been getting used to a new water fountain, and I'm not sure if I like it. One of these days, I'll realize to buy just one, and not go balls out when I think, oh, it's brilliant. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. When I say a second, I mean a long freaking second. Wow, way back there. Good morning. Let's see how long my live is today. I've got Sasha snaking my feet. Okay. Sasha, sweetheart, love, darling. She is just going over here. Hey, Trey. She is all over my feet. All over. Oh, Jill, thank you. I walked into the dungeon this morning just to collect plates. Oh my God. It was another rave moment, definitely. It was horrible. I have right now their dust broom and dust pan. Soaking. It's soaking. Because they knocked it, they caught up onto the counter, the shelf unit that's in there. They got up on there, knocked things down into the litter box that was below. And of course, then poop just got all over everything. Everything. So I cleaned up a majority of it. I cleaned up all the poop for sure, because that's just not right. And Yeah, there it sits right now. They've got a clean room, but my God, it was a disaster. So I was planning on being on about 45 minutes ago, but between trying to find Wiggles to do her meds, which you would think would be easy, but no, it's not. Okay. Babies. Dear God, right here, you've got, I'm going to end up accidentally kicking you, and I won't mean to, and I'm going to feel that. And, oh my God. Okay. Little by little, bit by bit. Alexa, play YouTube. Here's YouTube. All right, girl, boy, girl. I know. Yes. Calm down, calm down. No. Really? Okay. Shh. So freaking cold still. Hold on, baby. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my gosh, okay. I already got the list going on in my head about which I've got to clean out playpens completely. I know, baby. There we go. Whew. Okay, ready, ready, ready. Good God. This is why I hate making them wait. Bring it down, bring it down, bring. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Are you all done? I don't want you having a belly ache either, though. There's a burp. Holy cow. Okay, so now we want to see pee and poop. Even though I know that they are pooping in their playpen because, damn. They are 4 weeks old today. They will get their second dose of parental, which is a dewormer. And I'm going to have to check to see who's pooping. If he poops, then I know it's going to be him that's doing that in there, and I'm going to have to check her. Not even a little bit of poop. Damn, it goes from one extreme to another in there. Oh, it's going to play it again. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if she was going to eat the whole thing or not, but damn, really close. Okay, I will try this today and see if it works well. There's a burp. Okay, hold on just a second. All right. I put it on backwards. Let's see how well she does. Okay. I know. Hold on. Tim? Tim? Can you please help me? Please, please, please. Getting overwhelmed. Just feed them on and make sure all of them have kibble and give them the mother baby cat food. And Chef and Winnie. I walk in there and my heart instantly breaks because I'm going, man, I wish I could do everything at once. Uh-uh. 462. He's down.
Sorry, Winnie. Penny.
Okay, come on. Oh my. Come on.
Beanie.
Come on. You're just blowing bubbles, dude. Dude, stop blowing bubbles. You're making it worse for yourself by doing that. Sorry. Am I in your way?
No, you're feeding the baby.
Girl?
Oh, you got two of them?
I'm trying. I just fed her. And he is just blowing freaking bubbles in here for some reason.
Okay, I don't understand
You
how that
just
would ever work doing what you're doing. Like babies, one's gonna crawl all over.
Dude, you're gonna have such bad gas, you are going to belch. You're not gonna burp. Look at all those bubbles. That was ridiculous effort in this. What the fluff? What? What? Okay, so Tim pulled me away so I could see a bunny on the porch. Yeah. Oh my God. Hold on. God, can you please feed them? Just drop the food on for them. And then be awed by the bunny. Oh my God. The mamas, the babies, everybody's screaming, and he's in awe of the bunnies. No! Oh no! No, 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 no. Do not put any plate in the potatoes that's that small. Fluff, no. that goes to mama and mama, but never those guys. They have to have a big plate. Otherwise, they will bathe in it. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I?
Just do your fucking thing, please. All you have to say is big. You just touched them, and now you want me to put that
Oh
on
my
there
God, Tim, they're
for
fine.
the babies. Use your head.
There was six. Did you put 6 scoops on that one plate? I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. Did you put 6 scoops on that one? Tim, don't be sarcastic. No, you'd be surprised. Okay. All right. God. Okay. Okay. My first and foremost concern is always to make sure everybody of the feline persuasion, especially babies and mamas, are good. That they are fed well, all of that. Sarcasm doesn't feed. Looking at baby bunnies doesn't feed. So I tend to get a little bit going. Let's get our head back. You know, baby. Hi, sweetheart. Wow, he is peeing like a mother. Yep.
Oh, Raffle was so cute.
I bet. And I'm sure it'll still be cute after everybody's fed, and then we can actually take a look. Yeah. I know, we've almost restored your personal comfort. What's sad is I'm going to have to probably give you a bath today. The dishes in the dishwasher are dirty.
I know. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay. Okay. Come on, bud. Well, trying to hurry this up and heat it up well. Okay, that just made me jump. Thanks. Damn. Okay. I know, bud, but it is like seriously cold still. We don't use a microwave because then there's hot spots. And then you can scald the baby's mouth and throat. It doesn't take long for it to heat up under hot water. Usually I just use a cup of hot water, but right now I'm just trying to make it go really fast. Come on. Okay. Holy crap.
Is it really that hard to feed two of those guys? You're still feeding the black one.
And of course he has to drink all that. I didn't think he was going to drink that much. I don't have another one prepped for you yet, buddy. Jeez. Holy crap. And yeah, I'm still on the black one. Jeez, this was just a dance. Alexa, unpause. You know, I'm going to have to do it this way. I'm sitting here. I've got both babies on me right now. You're in there. Okay. First thing in the morning, it's always a run. Everything needs to get done, and it needs to get done now because everybody's hungry. Everybody's filthy, including Tim. You're what? What'd you say?
It's not hard feeding those two. They eat really fast.
Okay, that's great. It's not hard feeding these two. I didn't say it was, but it makes it very difficult when I
have two babies on you.
Well, no, actually, when I thought that one of us was going to get up during the night to feed them.
I did get beat up at night.
I thought you did too, but this is telling me that they didn't.
They're always hungry.
And a whole other 10. Okay. Jeez. Well, now we got them purring. That's a good thing. You're a cat fan? Well, you're in the right channel. Okay, this still needs to warm up some.
Cats are fed.
Uh-huh.
Look, I fed 20 cats.
Oh, shut it.
You got 2.
Why do you think I was asking for help?
I don't know. Why did you...
There we go. Okay. Little girl. Okay. Okay, calm down. Little boy. Please tell me that they are all spayed or neutered, please, Jake. That is one thing that we do teach on a lot, is the importance of spay and neutering. Not just for the pet population. But for their health as well. Yes, I'm going to get you again, honey. Hold on. Okay, so he likes it in the 10s way better. Little girl. Okay, then get behind him. No, no, no. He doesn't like to have to latch for his... He's never liked having to latch. Okay, did you want to drink any more? That's what I thought. Come on. No, no, no. Okay, bring it down. Wow. Hold on. No fighting. No fighting. Really? All that for that? Okay. All right. So, I lost count about how much each of them had. That was ridiculous. And usually I put one back when I'm done. Kind of glad I didn't. Oh, your eye. No, no, no. Wow, those are some chunky babies now. Little guys. Hold on. Sasha, go out there and eat, baby. Okay. I will just mimic Mama cleaning them. My gosh. Oh, she's making biscuits. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Bye, Yasmin. Holy crap. Sweet starving little critters. Well, they technically weren't starving, but they were definitely hungry. Okay, come on. Tell me you're not going to pee. You are going to pee again. What the fluff? Seriously? Wow. You are definitely a pee monster today. This is just a wet cosmetic circle. Just making sure he gets cleaned up. A post-breakfast cleaning always helps. Oh, there's a burp. Holy cow. Okay, I don't like to ever leave them unattended, even if I'm right there. No, no, no. Did you want to get down? Mm-hmm. She's like, stop it, Mama. Roly-poly-olies. Couple of roly-poly-olies. They're adorable. Oh, that's kind of funny. Hey, Kelbell. Am I going to have time to see the fight tonight? I have no idea. I'm hoping. We'll see. But you know where my priorities are, so. Uh-huh. Jeez. Okay, I need to wash those out. Alexa, play YouTube.
Here is YouTube.
Don't stop unless I tell you to. Whoa. Jeez, that fell apart. Hi. All right, this is gonna get all totally cleaned up. I also need to clean up their playpen badly. Today I get to run to Costco too. I need more pee pads. Jeez, we've gone through an entire case because of having 4 playpens being active right now. All right. You two are adorable. This is only in the wash. So last night, Tim and I were putting together one of these new water fountains, and he grabbed it because it was full. He was going to take it upstairs. And they have these magnets that hold the two reservoirs together, and then the top holds it together. But if you're not careful, they kind of go bleh. And that happened last night. All over the floor. A ton of water. You can see that I'm not being kind. Darren, out of curiosity, what's your experience? Just out of curiosity, because I'm actually being very careful. And a lot of people think they're experts, and they might have fostered a couple. Maybe their cat had kittens. I know how to be incredibly gentle with these guys because I am all the time. For you to say that I'm not is offensive because I am constantly careful. I've seen babies come in with broken bones. I guarantee you that wasn't careful. I've seen them hurt severely. Definitely not careful. That's what they come in. They come in here to get healed. I'm a medical rescue. I know how to handle babies. If you really think that I'm being not gentle, I would love to know your experience. I just want to know. And if you're offended by that, then that's not my fault. And if you're going to tell somebody who's a subject matter expert in neonates to be more careful, back it up. Anyhow, it's amazing how many people think they're experts by little bits of experience, because I can only assume usually it's just a little bit of experience. Okay. I've got to put these guys back, but I want to put them back into a dirty, okay. And I held one of these back. This was Eclipse's pee. And I'm putting this into the litter box that's in their playpen. So that way they get used to the fact that that's where their scent is. That's where they're supposed to be going potty. So every day I'm changing these out. That's why I'm holding on to this. I know. I'm sorry. Do you feel I was being too rough with you too? Ladies, out, out, out. Yep. Okay. So, Miss Chef and Winnie are now amongst the rest of the house. Oh. All right, I need to get another. Hi, baby. Okay. I'm got to get this cleaned up, and then I'm going to start on their area. Their playpen. And it's amazing. Before you start live streaming, whatever you are wanting to live stream about, it doesn't really matter. Make sure it's a good niche, something that is you're an expert on or that you're really, really skilled at. And be prepared for a lot of people to come in and start saying how wrong you're doing things, no matter how it is. Now, here's the thing, especially when it comes to animals. Everybody has their own techniques. Now, it's one thing, I can't say that I've ever seen somebody handle a kitten or a puppy rough that was caring for them. I have seen them hold them and feed them in a way that should never be done. Hey, no arguing. Case in point, when people will hold a baby up here or hold a baby here and be feeding them, their feet should be on the floor or on a, something on the floor. Doesn't matter. It's just a platform. If you're feeding them, they should have their feet, they should be in a position just as if they are on their mama. That's how it should be. It should be in no other position. And if you're potting them, so many people misunderstand. So many people misunderstand the potting process. If you think that a human is... That's catnip Kathy, I know that. It's going way too fast, but for anybody else. Let me see if it's rubbing against something. Hey, darling. Is it rubbing? Now go. Hey, Ching Yang Charlie, really? I'm impressed. Okay. Never ceases to amaze me. If a towel gets dropped on the floor and left there, it will get peed on. Hi, Shay. I always see that and think your name's Cheryl. My bad. Okay. And obviously, the person that thought, I think it was Darren, who thought I was being too rough with the kittens when I was potting them, I guarantee you that's what it was. Yeah, I don't think he's here anymore because it's amazing how many people will assume that you're being rough with them. You're potting them. Think of the mom. Think of the mom. Think of how they do it. Share a pin that I created. Sarah, what do you mean a pin? Like a physical pin, or that you for a thing you created for a thing, an event, I'm assuming, at your local capital. Wow. Sarah, are you the Sarah that's in the UK? Hi, are you all right? Was it, I'm guessing it, you're not in the UK, you're in the US? What country are you from? Instead of me guessing, because there's a few countries in the world. Okay. All right. What ate the mysterious? What do you mean? Okay, now there's two different Sarahs in here. Bayment Sarah. What do you mean? What ate the mischievous duo up today? Why were they so? Um, did they eat at night? It sounds like they did not. Tim probably fed them just before bed, which would have been close to 10 or 11, which means that I should have gotten up closer to 4 or 5 this morning and fed them again. But usually we're on, oh, yeah, see, there's so many duos, I have no idea. Chef and Winnie, okay. Nothing. They're just on a tangent just because they're kittens. They're 10 weeks old and, yeah. I thought you were talking about the moon kittens. All right. Let's go see this disaster zone. Let me tell you, it is. I'm grabbing more gloves. Okay, so we now have, let me turn this down. So we now have 4 playpens in here. The reason being is because Gelato was not getting fed. Mama was starting to neglect him because of being in here. She had more room. Plus, oh, thank you, Sierra. Everybody like that, please. And he was potting everywhere because he hasn't been potty trained. So that's not his fault. That's mine. I let him have a little bit too much freedom right from the get-go. So I had to bring it back in. So Sherbert and Gelato are in here. We got the moon kittens here. Clearly, they are getting used to having a litter box. See, this is what I do with when I pee them in the mornings. And I'll switch it out at night too. I just don't do anything in between because I figure that's enough. So the bottom 2 I've got to replace. Then there's this mama and these 4 babies. Still need to figure out names for, but that's been, and I asked him, make sure the litter or the kibble is also filled. Hey, Tim. Okay, this I get a kick out of just because it's antagonistic. I thought you said you fed everybody. Okay, did you check the kibble levels? Yeah, no. I refilled all the kibbles everywhere else in the house. I asked you to fill their mother baby cat kibble. None of them. They're all empty. You're mean. You're mean, man. You're abusive. I'm kidding. He's not. He's a very loving guy. This one has to be redone every freaking fluffing day. Sarah, not to ignore your question. I'm trying to remember it. Oh, crap. Mom. No. Okay, you want food. You want food now. Okay. Hold on a second. Let's do it this way. See, there's our out front. I need to collapse and cut up all of those boxes. You, ma'am, get back in there with your babies. Oh my God, you found a weak spot. That will be covered and taken care of. I know, you're hungry. I get it. I'm going to get you more food. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Okay. Do it. All right. Hold it. No. Nope. I know. Here's kibble. Hold on. Oh my God, you made a mess over here too. Okay. Come on. There's that. Jeez. There is not enough room in here now. This is is a huge room, by the way. But I've got a wheel in here and 2 cat trays plus the 4 playpens. And these guys put their kibble clear back behind their litter. Wow, he didn't take that out. Okay, guys. You all are adorable, but your asses. Okay, hold on, Mama. I'm getting to you too. Babies and mamas should always basically get however much food they want. It should never be a question. I knew 6 is still not enough. Bless you. Who's that? Hold on. Good God. This litter area, man, it is just not even enough. There's so much gelato. Yep, I know. Okay. There is 2 litter pans in this 1 playpen. This one, there's 2. One for mama, one for baby, because baby cannot get into mama's. And baby's is way too small for mama. Okay. For somebody who said that he had everything under control so quickly, yeah. No, he didn't. Okay. Good collar. There we go. Okay. So, I know that those little babies, those little rugrats, are starving. No, they're not. But they are growing. Rapidly. Sarah, yeah, the question about the I'm assuming you were wanting to post a picture somewhere on Discord. That's my assumption, and I keep losing track of my train of thought because it's something that I thought we had something in there already for people to where people can post. You can't post it in the open chat. You can always DM me, but if you're wanting to post it just to show everybody, then yeah, I have no idea where that's it, what place that would be called. If you made something that says CCKC, I'm almost positive Kai just opened something up recently about that. Okay. What do you have? Oh, you have a mouse. Okay. I know, guys. I'm trying. All right. These ones, these are the potatoes. These are the endless guts. They never stop eating. Okay. Mama, did you want more food too over there? Mama wanted more wet food. Oh, Lord. All right, so basically, Tim fed them once. I'm feeding them again. I forgot whose is whose. Really doesn't matter. But since mamas are doing the work for me, I'm going to make sure mamas get whatever mamas want. So, all I have to do is make sure that their kibble and food and water are filled and working. That is the main kickers. With the potatoes, I have to clean that out every day, wash it out with bleach water, and good Lord. Yeah, that gets a whole rundown. These guys, I believe they're already passed out. Almost. She's looking at me like, "What you doing, Mom?" Hi. They're happy. They've got full bellies. Okay, I need to change that out. I don't even know where to put this right now. There, how about this? I know this was a spin around, sorry. Ugh, so much. Okay. So far I've only weighed, my baby, Eclipse and Twilight. I need to weigh all the other babies that are in here. So once I am done, I will change out gloves again and do that. Hi, baby. I can't stand this. Okay. I'm going to try it from this other angle. Okay. Hold on. You go over here with Sissy. No, 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 no. Right there, I know. Ha 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 ha. This does not work if I don't have tape with me. Well. Hold on. As they get bigger, they're going to get messier before they get cleaner. Okay, I just saw an area of matter that I need to clean up before I can finish laying that out. That's going to be fun. I want him to stay in there. Okay. I knew I'd get an escapee. Okay, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Are you gonna go potty in here? I don't think you need to go potty yet, but. No. I know, you need to go here. Okay. I'm going to zip this back up, baby. Okay. Yep. I know. Okay, that one's done. Mama's done eating over here. Calm down. Do you still want more? There's no way. You're gonna digest that first. No freaking way. Okay. Let me take two. I'm gonna weigh them. I'll be right back. Holy crap. Okay. Holy Lord. Yeah. Are you blue? You're blue. Okay. Blue. 216. 216 and 226. 216 and 226. 216, 226. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, so are you still getting the CH kitties? Yes, I am, but oh, oh, that's cool, Patty. Well, I've got to say, it's not like I've made the decision to do this. Um, they're up for adoption regardless. The ones that are coming still need to be neutered. They need to be vaccinated. All of that. They are very much delayed on all of that. So, but Frog's already been spayed and vaccinated and all that. So, yeah, I they can't keep them because of the way that they live and the way their house is. They're supposed to be arriving either today or tomorrow. It was agreed upon today at 3. I have no idea. It might still be happening. She was saying that today might be tough. Okay. Um, I still need to expand the pen. All right. We have purple and then goatee. These are just identifiers right now. All eyes are open. Two 44. 244 and 236. 244, 236. Okay, everybody's gained. Of course, some were. Nope, it's 244. No, purple actually dropped 2 grams, but that's okay. That can happen. Okay. Let's go gelato. I'm going to go ahead and weigh gelato. And then the potatoes. God, how old are these guys? 2 weeks old? Yeah, these ones are 2 weeks old. Just turned 2 weeks old. All right. Okay. I was supposed to have had a volunteer here at 8:30. Oh, that you're the Sarah. Okay. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute pin. Um, because it's for a church, though, Sarah, I tend to back away. If it didn't have the church's name on it, I'd be all for it because it would be open enough. But we've got to be careful about that. Believe it or not, we've got to be very careful about that. Um, trying to make sure I'm all caught up as much as I can be. Okay, we have no volunteer. Oh, today. Right. Tim? Okay, we do not have a volunteer today. Don't say it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, so can you do the litter boxes, please? Thank you. And don't forget the fight is tonight. We'll see. We'll probably have it up while we're battling. Holy cow. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, because we can't pin anything in here. Yeah, I'll try to find it. Can you give me any advice on how to feed a baby kitten that is less than 3 days old and is super squirmy? Well, first, it's super squirmy because it's super hungry. And hopefully it will eat proper. First and foremost, so many people will buy those stupid bottle kits. If you buy a bottle kit, throw it away. Get a miracle nipple. You can get them. You can get them on Amazon, but you can get them usually at any feed store. I'm not sure if Walmart or any of those stores has them. Yeah. Um, these ones are more like. Thank you so much, Tanya. Um, these ones are more like a mama's nipple when they're actually, nursing. This I just hold on to show. Don't use these. Um, for babies that young, generally it's going to be a 3 ml syringe. And then you get lure lock ones. You could get these at a feed store as well, or you could just get them at Amazon. You won't be able to get them until the next day. If you get a lure slip, and the reason why it's called a lure slip is because a needle can slip right over the edge of it, or the tip of it. So can these. Bloop. If it's a lure lock, that means they screw on. So you want the lure slip just because it's easier. This will go over a lure lock as well, but it's just easier. So that's bar none the first place to start. Man, my knee. If you get the kitten milk replacement that says KMR, you're probably going to have a baby with diarrhea. And that's unfortunate, but you can. I usually err on the side of getting the kind that is as close to goat milk as possible because it's closest to a mother's natural milk. The squirminess is, yeah, like I said, because they're super hungry. But if you got one of those bulbous nipples that go with these, it's too big for the baby. People think, oh, it's fine. No, it's not, because then you need to squirt it into their mouth. You might as well take that off, get a syringe, and drop feed it, and it's still not going to be enough. You've got to make sure the baby is warm before you feed. That's bar none. Very first thing, you've got to make sure the baby is warm before you feed them. If you don't, and if they're already cold, but the food is warm, the food's just going to sit in their belly. That's all it's going to do. And they can't digest it. They have to be warmed up properly. Their heat, balderdash. In my guide that's available on my website, it's free. You go to the website, click on what we do, then resources, scroll down, and it's the very first guide that was uploaded. It's called Expecting Queens, Newborns, and Orphans. Now, 3 days old, I'm wondering where the mama is, because mama should be reunited with baby. The only excuse is if mama is way too young to be having babies. Where are the other babies, though? She took off. That means she's feral and that she'll be back looking for the babies. Was there more than just one? Yeah, you already lost one because yeah, it's not easy to bottle feed, and this has to be done every hour for the first week. Once they turn 1 week, then it has to be done every 2 to 3 hours, and then every 3 to 4 hours as the weeks progress. So if so a 3 week old would be fed every 4 to 5 hours generally. There is in the guide, there also is how much they should minimally eat and what their general most is, what their stomach capacity is. That doesn't mean that that's the average stomach capacity. If they want more, give them more. But if they eat less, red flag. That's a big red flag. That's usually when I go into tube feeding. If they lose weight, I'm into tube feeding mode. If you don't know how to tube feed, contact a local rescue, ask them if they know and if they would train you. If they do, otherwise a vet might teach you. Some vets will, some vets won't. Some vets don't even know. It's kind of scary. And it's usually not the vets, it's the vet techs that would know. But yeah, it's not easy. The best thing to do is to, where the babies were, go out there, bring up YouTube of orphan baby crying for mama or something like that, and have a trap ready. Get a trap with food inside of it. Have that ready. Be playing that sound. You could even put it down in the trap, walk away, come back about an hour or two later. Chances are you're going to have mama. It's as easy as that. She is innately going to try to find her babies that were taken. So many people think, oh, I found a litter of kittens. Oh, mama ran off. She's not coming back. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. If you saw her, or even if you don't, there's another way of handling it. If you find babies and they are warm and they look well fed, if you found them and they're brand new newborns, she's definitely around. She doesn't leave her babies usually for the first 3 days. She eats their placenta so that she can get enough nutrients to actually breastfeed them for 3 days without leaving. So she's there, and she's their protectors. Your neighbor brought it to me. That you're aware of. So you don't know if the neighbor found all the babies, and if she didn't eat the sacks, I'm wondering where the sacks were. So usually they are attached to the babies, or mama has already chomped them. But you should be telling your neighbor, if that happens again, contact a rescue or a shelter. Let them know that you saw this, what you found and everything, but leave them intact. Go back, refer them back to my website, again, under what we do, but then CCKC blog. I have on there how to figure out if a mama cat is still around. It just requires baking flour. That's it. And patience. So, because you're going to put, if it's under a shed, if it's around, under a bush, whatever, you put baking flour in the diameter, a thick diameter, so she can't just hop over around wherever it is that the babies are, and you leave for a couple of hours. Come back, and chances are you're going to see little footprints. That means she's still there. She says she cut off the sack. So she scared the mama away after giving birth. That neighbor needs to be tarred and feathered, is the best legal way for me to put it. Because she interrupted a situation. How old is your neighbor? Dear God, if it's an adult. So many people do this, and I know this is going to get posted. So please, please, please get your animals spayed or neutered. If you have cats running around and they are having kittens, one, don't interrupt them, don't interfere. Do them and yourself a favor. Contact a rescue, a shelter, an ASPCA organization, animal services, something, and they will either come out and trap mama and then scoop babies up so that way mama and babies can be together. Mama does the work. Mama does the work because so many babies die because people don't know how to feed them. And they don't know that they need to be kept warm. If you don't keep them warm, they don't have a thermal regulator yet. Not for 2 weeks can they actually thermal regulate. They require mom and the litter mates to keep them warm. If they don't have that, it doesn't matter how warm your body is, they're not going to live. They're not. She didn't even eat. Okay, I'm beyond the eating of the sacks thing. That's what neighbor says. I don't know if I can believe neighbor because I don't believe a lot of what people say. Owns a daycare. God, that mama cat unfortunately picked the wrong place to have babies. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Please do contact a rescue or shelter right away. But I would, if you do as I suggest on this, if you don't have a trap already, which most people don't, contact a rescue or shelter that's, closest ones nearby. Don't stop at just one. If one is saying we're full up, if you can foster them, great. But tell them, I need to borrow a trap. You get that trap, you put a little plate of cat food in it, wet cat food. And then, like I said, pull up YouTube of crying orphan kitten, crying orphan newborn, something of that sort. Have it playing out on max. Walk away for an hour or so. It'll time out. You could go back and do it again. Eventually, she will be caught, and that way she can then keep babies warm, and she can make sure to feed them. You just need to feed her, and then we can get into what should you be feeding her, because that's also equally as important. The first 2 weeks of a baby's life is detrimental because everything is still developing. So there might not be a rescue around, but you'd be surprised of how far rescues will travel to help the situation. They will come out and do a TNR, a trap neuter return, on the cats that have been dumped out there. Small towns are notorious for that, so are farms. It sucks. It's important that you contact a rescue shelter. Just start with the closest one and keep working your way out in perimeter until you get one that's willing to help. But the babies are going to need to be not only kept warm, but you've got to make sure you're not getting them too warm. It is a very delicate situation that those babies are in right now. Most of them don't make it because of this. If you don't have, I'm a medical rescue. I'm kind of different. I've got incubators here. These are called brooders. I put them in here. I have it set until I'm able to trap the mama. They're kept warm, and they have to be kept at 100. That's max heat, 100. But that's what the brooder is set at. But go by what that guide says, because I haven't had newborns in a couple of weeks, and that part of my brain's already shut off. So, but it's in there. It's in there of the temperatures that they need to be kept at, how much food they should be fed, everything on that. And again, if they eat more than that, great, but use a miracle nipple, and throw away the bottles, get syringes. But try to do it as quickly as possible, because again, they have to be fed. If they're newborn, they have to be fed every hour. And the other issue that I have, if your neighbor cut those freaking umbilical cords, if they were not cut a minimum of 2 inches, at least 2 inches, then as it heals up, the chances of it getting infected are really high, because most people will cut it really short, and then as it dries up, it goes inside, and that's not good. But, yeah, you already got that. Yeah, and chances are the vet gave you that same stupid little kit. This last one is barely visible. Did the vet actually say anything that they might have a foster that would be knowledgeable? And I mean, they should themselves have something to keep the baby warm, and then have somebody be able to feed it every hour. And I guarantee that mama has had other babies too. The average is 5 to 7. Um, use my website, please. Join our Discord. There's a link in my website. All you do is have the Discord app open, and then click on that gamer controller icon, and it'll zip you over. That gamer icon is going to be your invite, because it's by invite only. Yeah, supposedly you don't have the mama to be able to verify that. If you also didn't know, for the 59 people that are still possibly in here, mother cats, as far as I know, this is the only species that can do this. Under extreme stress, by the way, somebody going and messing with your babies is stressful. She's a feral. She doesn't trust people already. You mess with her babies, she's gone, and she's going to be looking for them, but she's probably still giving birth. The thing is they can actually stop the birthing cycle. She cannot stop active labor, but she can stop her her going into the labor. So if she's pushing already, if it's active and she's pushing, she can't stop that. But if she has had a kitten, 2, 3, 4, whatever, and she still has more, she can actually stop that labor for up to 48 hours until she is in a safe place. And then she will restart labor again. Is that not amazing? I've seen it. Dozens and dozens of kittens over my lifetime. Well, that's good. I've never encountered this problem, and it's a big one. It's a big one. The fact that around 4 to 5 days is when the umbilical cord will start to, it's already started to dry up, and it's supposed to drop off. Please use a round cotton square, something not paper towels. I err on trying to even using paper towels, Kleenex, toilet paper, anything like that. I try not to use that anytime I'm with or around babies, especially with eyes, depending on the eye situation, but I know which eye situations they are. Use this, get it warm under warm water, not hot, warm water, and just keep making sure it's got, the moisture, that it's clean and everything. You can't put an antibiotic ointment on there. Don't do that. Don't put Vaseline. That's horrible, 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 horrible stuff for them. But keep it clean. Hopefully you'll be able to keep it clean enough that you'll be able to divert away from having that umbilical infection. I've seen it too many times, and I've seen them pass from that infection. Oh, I was wondering, who the heck is that? It's the contractors. Okay. So at least you know what you're doing. However, the squirminess is because the baby is 100% hungry. They just don't know how to get food, and they probably have been starving. If you've had a lot of kittens already and you deal with it, make sure you remember to not only weigh them every day, write it down, their weight every day, do it in grams. All of that's stated in the guide too. And again, it's free of charge. So please check that out. Hopefully you're off here and I'm just talking to the general population on YouTube, because that baby needs you. Or you just have it up and you're listening. Baby needs you. Within a week, baby's going to be on 5. Within a week after, if not 10. Then a week after that, they're definitely on 10s for a week. They go, yeah. Wait, what? No. No. 2.5 ounces would not even be right. Weigh it in grams. 2.5 ounces. Man, that was not a 3-day-old. I would be shocked. Let's see here. Let me see what that converts into. Let's see. Hold on. I'd be shocked. But maybe it converts into something better. We'll see. I usually don't use ounces. Ounces to grams. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, definitely switch to grams. Switch to grams. No, you're right. 70, essentially 71 grams. Wow, I didn't realize that. Anyways, that's a light baby. So yeah, that baby's definitely hungry. Either that baby was born prematurely if it's 3 days old, or it's been starving. Hopefully not starving. But
I'm starving.
yeah, sure you are. You had donuts this morning.
Eat donuts.
You had all the rest of the donuts.
There's no one left for you.
No. Just the smallest of the two. Well, the good news is, in a way, I can almost guarantee Mama was not done giving birth. That's just what that neighbor found. Yeah. She was a mess. Put her on the freaking scale. I need to weigh the rest of them too. What does she weigh? I don't have to weigh her every day anymore, which is nice.
2, 3, 1.
£2, 3.1 ounces. Awesome. She's gonna get fixed next Friday. This coming Friday. Okay, if you get Chef, do the same thing. I've got to weigh baby gelato.
There's gelato.
Yeah, if you gelato's Mama Sherbert's baby. Tim's such a butthead. Her eye does look good, doesn't it? Yeah. She sounds good. She looks good. I'm happy with that. She's alive. And I know that the human that brought her over here has been watching everything, watching her progress, so I'm sure she's thrilled. Chef is right here. Come here, you little turd. Here's Chef. She was brought to us when she was 3 days old also. Yeah. She was the sole survivor of 7. 7. Because the gal didn't know what to do. Nope. She didn't realize that they had to be all... She didn't know that Mama should have been fixed before she was 1. She also didn't know that babies need to be kept warm. And unfortunately, quite a few of them, 5 of them passed away before the rescue even got there. Yeah, 3 of them before they were even called. And then the last 2, one of them passed away overnight, and then they brought this one to me. Mischievous Chef, yes. She's amazing. And she's also getting spayed this Friday. Whoa. 2 pounds, 4.4 ounces. Woohoo! Okay, and gelato. I'm going to grab gelato. So Tiffany, definitely go show me the replacement. It's in my guide, hun. It's in the guide. It literally is in the guide. That way you don't even have to wait for me to show it to you. It's called a miracle nipple. It's the small size. So, again, I'll do it this way. Da, da, da. Critical Care Kitten Coalition.org. It's in my profile. If you go to what we do, resources, and by the way, if you know what we do, it also says it right here, CCKC blog. That's for all these different little tips and tricks that I've got. But you were wanting resources. Scroll all the way down because there's five different guides right now. Expecting queens, newborns, and orphans. It'll open up. Now, I've already been looking this up because I always want to make sure that they're getting the minimum amount always. So when I see this, it's like, okay, the ones that are, hold on a second. I'm such a dork. Moon kittens. Moon kittens are turning 4 weeks old today. So 4 weeks old. So they're going 4 to 5 weeks of age. Now they've already been at this for a while now. But see, they should be eating 18 to 22 mils. If they eat 35, that's fine. If they eat under 18, I'm looking at them like, all right, I'm going to check you out probably in an hour, but every 5 to 6 hours. So as it grows, so 0 to 1 week, every 2 hours. 1 to 2 weeks, see it does this 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. See how it does that? And then you start transitioning them onto regular food. But all you'd have to do is Control F and put on here nipple. Preparing the nipple. Da, 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 da. I already got her weight.
She's so dramatic.
She is.
Fortitude from hell. Okay, leave me alone.
Leave you alone?
I got a headache so bad.
Whatever. Okay.
I won't be down in an
No,
hour.
you're not. You always have a headache. Tim,
Leave me alone.
you know why you have a headache?
Too much.
Too much Red Bull. Your body's getting used to that. Do you have any more? Or did you drink it all?
No, I still have tons of it. I only had. I think I had one yesterday.
And yet you had a headache yesterday.
Not like
Huh.
today.
Not like today. Jeez. Anyways, you'll notice these pictures. This is when I actually was still using bottles. Ignore those pictures. See the syringe? Use the syringe. Don't use the bottle. That was another idea. It didn't work. I don't even do that anymore. Kind of funny.
Penitude.
Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Does it say anything about a miracle nipple? I haven't done anybody's meds yet. I'm still. Oh, okay. So that's all. 1, 2, 2. Miracle nipples are not available at the rescue. You may. Oh, if they're not available at the rescue, you may need to. Da, 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 da. That was it. That's all I say about it. I don't even show it. Well, those. That's what a miracle nipple looks like. Does that help? It could always be improved. I try to just give as much great information as possible. It does talk about storing the formulas. Make sure that you're reading how to store formulas because so many times people don't realize that Breeder's Edge doesn't need to be kept refrigerated. Even the powdered does not need to be kept refrigerated. However, almost all other types of powdered formula, once you've opened the can, not even mixed it, open the can, has to be kept refrigerated. I don't use Breeder's Edge just because it's got so many of those nasty, things that it's called preservatives. After 6 months, it has to be dumped, thrown away. Bye-bye, gone. Chef is definitely spunky. You're very welcome. If you have any questions, you can DM me in Discord. But again, you've got to have Discord for that. It's difficult to get me through social medias unless you've already let me know about it. There is a goat milk recipe that I have that I use for sick kittens. If they are usually sick with panleukopenia, that's when I go to that. Because it's a lot easier on their stomach. So I'm gonna go grab gelato. Hey, move. Okay, I'm done with this. You need to not. I don't know. You are a quarantine man. Now try it. Okay. Let's see. Possibly. Hi, Iris. Okay, I am hoping he has gained. Please. 1.1. Oh, God. Nope. Actually, he's lost even more. Whoops. Well, crap basket. Okay. This guy, he's still nursing. He's nursing on mom. I've seen him. Yeah. He's got full teeth, which is going to be very unfortunate. Yeah. But I have a feeling I'm going to. I'm going to have to give you some sub-Q fluids, baby. I don't know what's going on with you. But if you're not going to eat, I'm going to have to help you to eat pretty soon. And God, I've already switched on to another freaking set, darn it. He's been steadily dropping weight for the last week. They should never be dropping weight, let alone this way. So, no, I don't like this at all. Hey, Tim, I'm sorry, can you come down? I could try it without. Okay, dropped 9/10 of an ounce. He's now at 1. I'm about ready to just see if he'll even take a ball. I realize you check her too, though. She doesn't look like she's producing milk.
No, she's got milk.
I just tried doing that.
Oh no. Yeah, it's hard to get it out. And it's painful when you do get it out of her. You just think about that.
Well, I'm sure he doesn't. Oh,
He looks like he's hungry. Give him some wet food.
he is 5 weeks old now. We can see she's eating up all the freaking wet food, that's for sure.
Yeah, she climbed out of her cage. She was like,
Oh, no.
Mama.
She did?
Oh, not her, no.
No, the other mama keeps climbing out. Oh, yeah, I want food.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Wow.
I know, Mimi.
What was that about?
Something's on me, like, oh, shit. Swatter like a fly. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's get the food. Just gotta simply see if she wants food. We
This
don't
boy.
need to get glasses and everything else out. Just see if she wants food.
Okay, fine.
Just put a little food on the plate. There you go. Done.
He's not going to.
Okay, milk it is.
Well, no, I was. For a second, I was out thinking, oh, is Tim outside working? Awesome.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
I had to come in.
That's gross. Quit doing that.
Let me see. Baby's like sniffing lick of her nipple. I have. Chefitude. Look, I got a chef hat.
He's funny.
It took me all week to figure that out. Don't you eat that? Okay, baby. So if this is the case, and your mom's out in the general public, bye-bye.
No, because she still needs to
Mom's gonna
get.
be bottle feeding you.
She needs to get fixed.
That's true.
No general public, but
Shadow-
they
shadow.
then would not need to be in the. Oh, what am I doing?
In the hot water.
I actually. Yes. We need to make sure it's something gentle on his belly first, but see his eyes and look at his gums. He's definitely not. He keeps nursing on her, but I don't think he's getting anything. Because
I know. He's not like wicked skinny, but he's lost weight.
he's lost an entire ounce, almost 2.
And he's looking for something to eat, it looks like.
He is, because he's hungry. Go figure. I hate waiting. Oh,
Me
thank
too.
you, Rissa.
Rissa.
I'd like those gifts, please. Like the gifts.
Holy shit, thank you, Rissa. That helps babies.
This helps me. Can you just run it under the hot water? It's just, I don't have it.
The quickest way is this way. It is. It's way quicker than under the hot water. It just needs to be flat out scalding hot there.
I lowered it so you could see him, and then I did that, so that was good. Whoop, whoop. Alexa, play YouTube. Stop turning it off.
I didn't.
No, not you,
No.
her. She's irritating me.
Yeah, all she wants is her money.
Have you tested it? I don't want it going too. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Gosh.
Told you. He's got the cutest tail. He's got the cutest tail. She's already lost all of her other babies. I really don't want her losing this one.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
I don't know if I can deal with it.
Look at those two go at it. Meanwhile, gosh. They're having at it. This is funner than watching you.
Okay, that's good. See, he's not gonna eat it. I'm gonna end up having to soup feed. He freaks the hell out.
I see it. Okay, excuse me. Hey, little lady. No, baby. It's just gonna save your life.
Okay.
I hate tooth baby.
I know, especially when they have teeth. I got it. Okay, hold him.
You think freak out? Don't lick me. I know you're hungry. I can just.
Okay, make sure to fill that up to be 20.
Tortitude.
Oh my god.
Tortitude.
Okay.
You are the most. You're like your mom. You're crazy.
Wow.
She's nuts.
All right.
I know you're hungry. What do you want? Kibble. What do you need?
Don't. It's got to be the natural.
You're gonna love this baby.
No, he's not.
Mm.
You want to grab a towel, a blanket?
How about?
No. We don't need to go crazy.
Oh, I would.
He doesn't need to have the
Out of here.
yeah, right here.
I don't know. You're so precise. Move it. Benny.
Okay, you hold
Put
him.
this back. Or look it.
Hold him.
He's gonna kick like a mule.
He is.
Baby, you're gonna kick like a little mule. Get that out of your eye. Get that out of your eye, baby. But you're gonna be full. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can't put these gloves on either. Don't do this unless you know what the hell you're doing, please. Especially when they have teeth. And we want him to make noise.
Holy!
Broccoli! Right here! Back up!
Get it! Fuck that tube!
I was trying to see. Ow! Crap! I can't get it.
Get it!
Ah, I see it now. God damn! I goddamn hate that.
Good job.
Oh shit! That's why we use this.
Good job. He was biting the shit out of me.
Oh, he was biting me too.
Yeah, you just don't give up. Okay.
Fuck!
Get it together. Let's get this done. It's okay, baby. That's how
This is
quick.
why you don't do it unless you know what the hell you're doing. Oh my god. I had to look to see, did it actually... No, it did.
Oh, it did.
Totally severed.
See?
Had we not been able to get it, that would have been a trip to the ER for emergency surgery. They can't usually put them under.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that, Tim. Oh my god.
It happens. That's the second time.
Third time.
Third time.
Twice was with one same kitten. Tipsy. My nemesis.
Oh, tipper tapper.
Yeah. Only use an enteral nutrition device, by the way, that has been sealed, hermetically sealed. Okay, I'm still trying to mark this to where he not will bite, please.
I'm telling you,
We
they
almost. Luckily, I already know because I saw that it was at 16.
We're almost there, too.
We were. Oh.
Let's wrap him good. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Let's wrap the kitty kitten.
Whatever.
Wrap him good.
It has nothing to do about wrapping. Just be careful because it don't.
I want him as snug as a bug in a
It doesn't
rug.
need to be.
Like a
You
thug.
ju-
Mm-hmm.
But see, I need him. See, here's the problem.
His
I
feet need to be over here.
No,
That way, he's not kicking. Hey, you good to go around
no,
too,
Tim,
buddy?
I can't do it like that. That's why, and he needs to be. Put him down. Oh, Jesus, really? Not even funny. Not even funny right now.
Sit down, we think you asked.
Okay, no. We're talking about lives. They're not things. Let's please. He's got to have his head like this. This has to be still a natural position. I know, Betty. I know. You don't feel good right now. Okay. Can you hold
You
him?
got this?
Let's try it again. Okay, where are the tweezers? There they are. Not even gonna. Jeez. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it.
Oh, way better.
Come on. Sorry, guys. Can't show it.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Are you puking?
Oh, fuck. Can anything go right with this guy? I stopped. What? Watch back. God. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong right now.
I was just giving it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he just puked.
He just threw up?
He's breathing fine.
Well, he shouldn't have, if it was, that was in the stomach, if he threw up.
Yeah, he's like gag reflex or something, but he's breathing fine. Listen, we're gonna give him a little break.
Problem is he still needs to eat. How many kittens have I tube fed? Even with teeth.
Smitten kitten.
How many kittens? Never. Never.
Good job.
Oh no.
Good job.
No. He didn't get anything in his stomach to eat yet. You answer it right now.
Oh, no. Jesus, sir.
Howdy. Who's a whiner? I'm going to call you out on that one. If you're talking about me, wrong thing to say. If you're talking about the kitten, yeah, wrong thing to say. Basically, that whole statement was a wrong thing to say. What, Tim? Tim, what did you need?
Nothing, I was talking to him.
Who?
Dan.
Are you talking about Stan?
Yes.
Oh. I'm not giving up for sure.
There we go.
Howdy. You just got yourself a cute little magic trick.
What? What's the matter?
I was just reading this bullshit that was going on. Of course, people constantly think you're hurting the cat.
No.
We're trying to save its life because otherwise he's starving to death. Okay. I was just wanting a basic freaking catio rebuild, and now it's become a major freaking project.
Well, on the one end, it's just rotten, but the others.
I know, I get it. It's just irritating.
Don't be.
I am. I'm irritated on many levels right now because of this.
Well, that's kind of scary. But we'll try it again.
Well, we got to try it again soon. He needs to eat, and he hasn't been eating. I don't think he ate it all yesterday. And you go try to milk Mom. You get milk out of her. I will feel better about that at least. But I don't think she's producing any milk. No! Check to see if she actually produces milk. I don't think he's nursing. I don't think she's producing milk. Just because he's latched doesn't mean he's actually. She is? For sure?
Yeah, she's producing milk. And he's stuck to it. So.
How did you get milk out of her and I didn't?
Well, he's on the nipple. There's 2 others that don't. It's just the one
She's
that
got
he's
4
on.
that does not. The bottom
the
2
bottom 2
were the ones that he's been nursing on.
Yeah.
But I wasn't able to get any milk out of those.
He's on the one that's producing milk now. Because I went white. Put him back on. I know he wasn't happy either.
Mamas do a better job at feeding them than we ever can.
Until he starts losing weight.
Well, that's the problem, is that I'm looking at his weight. 2 grams. Or not grams, I'm sorry, 2 ounces in a week. That's significant and should not be happening.
Well, we'll see.
Hey, then guess what? Then we get to weigh him once he's done. You probably still have a headache.
I did. Even worse now.
No, it's probably better.
You're a jokester.
Did you feed the girls in the dungeon?
And then for the first time, it baffled me. They were actually waiting there, and when I put it down, they were eating. I was like, I've never seen them do that. So they like this stuff. Okay. It wasn't what you thought. He puked. His lungs are clear. Weird.
It's scary. It's
It is.
terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Yes.
The first part was terrifying when he did it. The second one.
Oh. It's okay, buddy. Perfect.
Perfect. No, definitely not perfect. Okay, so since milk's already been inside the tube, I will go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. Gelato's now nursing. Gelato's been nursing. Gelato is still, thank you, Nedroff. Gelato is still losing weight. That's the problem I have, is that he's still been losing weight. Once he's done nursing, I'm going to weigh his ass.
Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
Is that he's only been in there a day, and Mom is now finally letting him start to nurse.
No, he was nursing yesterday.
He's been in there a 24-hour period is all.
Okay, but he
But
dropped 0.9.
Yeah, before he was out, she was like, no. Remember? So you might have saved him by doing that.
But look at the stats on this. He dropped 0.9 of an ounce from yesterday. I put him in that yesterday. Late morning, early afternoon, something like that. Ew, I don't know how you can drink that shit. Cool. Anyways. Yeah. So before you sit there and think, oh, tube feeding's a breeze. No, it's not.
Tube feeding is not.
It's a necessity and it's not a breeze. It's scary as fluff.
Not so bad when they don't have teeth.
Not so bad at all when they don't have teeth.
They do have
Horribly stressful when you're on live and doing it.
Because you know you're gonna have that jackass that goes, ah,
Dude, you always have that. Those people coming out. Oh, you're hurting the baby.
Suck it. Next, we're gonna tube feed Penny.
No, we're
for
not.
ratings.
And again,
And we're gonna shave her.
he's lying. Maybe I should just use this as an example of what. Of course, I could just cut it and it'd have the same effect. Their teeth are sharp. And let me tell you, as we were holding the mouth open, the teeth are sharp. And Tim was holding it open with me. And I mean, I seriously could not see the other end of the tube.
No,
And
she
then
brought her head back and bit.
What he did was, it was on the side of his mouth, side of the throat, versus going straight down. Usually I could see it straight down. It was on the side.
Yeah, and I knew once that mouth closed,
Oh, I know. Once the mouth closes,
you would
it's.
swallow it. Then you'd be in a world of hurt. So I just let him keep biting me. I say.
Yeah, well, hydration is only going. The subcutaneous will only hydrate them, but so will the milk. So
The milk will
give them nutrients as well. Yeah, but so no matter what, he needs to have the milk, the not milk, but kitten milk replacer or mama's milk, one of the two.
Mama's milk is best.
He does need subcu fluids if we can't get that down, and no matter what, he's gonna need to have. He's gonna have to be tube fed, and I hate those teeth. Hate those teeth.
Stop worrying. She worries a lot.
How in the world did she keep them alive when they were outdoors or indoors, whatever she was doing, wherever they lived before?
They lose all of them.
Damn. This is why they have so many, by the way. I prefer not to lose any, but this is why cats have so many kittens, because, you know, people interfere and you know, find them, and then they don't have the kittens, or that mama stops feeding some, whatever. When is proof you could save a life? Tube feeding? Yeah, it's just that it's irritating that.
Usually we have things go perfectly. Today,
Tell you the truth. Hold on a second.
It didn't go perfectly at all.
And he had the milk coming out of his nose. So he definitely aspirated.
I think he puked because there was no, it came out from his mouth, but I think he puked. Because his lungs are sounding perfect.
His lung, okay. I thought I saw it coming out of his nose.
Yeah. Trust me, I've listened to it before once they've aspirated. You can hear it gurgling. There's no gurgling.
Who was it that I had? I think I tried tube feeding him before and he did the same thing. So basically I need...
Remember that one baby that always...
Oh God, yes.
What happened is they suck and then they blow out their nose.
That one ate so fast. It came out of his nose. And
that was just off a nipple.
Tater did that a couple of times. It started scaring me again. Cause yeah, I'm not putting it in. they're drinking it, but they're drinking it so fast that it ends up coming out of their nose. That's not a good sign. But how can you tell them to slow down? I need to get food medications. Jeez. What a freaking nasty good morning. Okay. Can you get me a 1 mils? And he is still on Mama. I wouldn't. Kitten. And Penny does not need her GS meds anymore. She's off of that. Okay. Penny. Winnie. Wiggles. God, what a nasty. I'm sorry. I'm just still. Tater's fine. Just irritated.
They're all fine.
Just irritated. Wiggles now needs to have the cyclovants just like Snowball does in the morning and in the evening, which is real fun. Because according to the vet, the dermatologist vet, she has allergy, ear infections. She's allergic to ear infection. I'm kidding. No, allergic reaction is causing ear infections. Winnie. Okay. That's Penny's, Winnie's, Wiggles.
Here, Wiggle. Is that for Wiggles?
It's for Penny, Winnie, and Wiggles.
Penny, Winnie. Winnie, Penny, Wiggles.
Penny, Winnie, Wiggles.
Winnie, Penny, Wiggles.
Should have made today a day for the work on the garage.
What's the rain?
Looks nice right now. Okay. All right, there's that. Is Wiggles upstairs?
Yeah, I'll take it with me. Yeah, she'll come running.
Not Wiggles. No, I'm talking about Winnie. Penny. Any of them.
Winnie. Yeah, let's do this. Penny, Winnie.
Winnie.
Penny.
I see Penny.
Penny, Penny. Where's Wiggles? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I noticed that. Penny. Penny. She's just getting medication. Well, the lysine and then the eye meds because she started getting an eye infection. Hold on. She's in pain. I love you. Survivor of FIP and panleukopenia. And obviously feeling coronavirus, otherwise she wouldn't have had FIP. God. All right. We are going to be cutting it real soon now. I just need to find Winnie. Jeez, I'm still shaken because of that. Nessa, what? Yeah, she was having an eye issue. She still is, but no, her milk production is going to start slowing because, well, one, she doesn't have multiple kittens anymore. They all passed except for that one. And plus he's 5 weeks of age, so she's going to naturally start weaning him, but she needs him to be heavier, a lot heavier. The potatoes. Yeah, he was heavier. Let's see here, 1.3 at 4 weeks. Wow, actually. I don't think that they, so the humans that had Sherbert and Gelato, they told me he was 2 weeks. I don't think that's correct. Looking at the age, the weight and everything, when he was 3 weeks of age, he was weighing 400 in the 400 grams. That means he should have been about 4 weeks along. And he was 300s the week before, so I think he's actually 6 weeks of age. I think he was closer to 3 weeks when we got him. Because general rule of thumb is that they're usually, if you're weighing them in grams, the very first number in the 100s is going to be the week of age. So basically, if they're like with Tiffany's is 70 grams right now, well, that they're in 0 weeks right now. They can be born over 100 grams. Okay. If they were born big kittens, sure, but then they still will even out a bit. And then by week 2, but throughout week 1, birth week and then week 1, they stay within that 100 range generally. And then week 2, they go into 200s. Week 3, 300s. Week 4, 400s. Week 5, 500s. But by then they're going into the pounds. and he weighed a pound at 3 weeks. That doesn't make sense. He should have been closer to 4 weeks then. And he wasn't a he was normal. So oh, and of course he was then walking. So the reasoning for him dropping weight could also be because he was running around in that room versus having when he was in the cage with mom. One, he wasn't walking. He wasn't able to walk before. And when he was, it was very limited. And then he went to being able to run throughout the whole room. And now he's reduced to the playpen. I'm thinking about all of this, trying to take it into accountability on this one, because he should be eating more to make up for all of the exercise. He also needed to be potty trained, so we put them into a playpen. One, so she will sit down and let him nurse. Two, so he will see where he needs to go potty at, and he'll start relating it. They don't understand it at first. If you give them a big room, they can't see the litter pan. They don't know what it's for. They have no clue. It's a big room. So we've got to reduce the size of the room by bringing them into a playpen inside that room. And that way he will also not be running around as much. So hopefully we'll start seeing an uptick of his weight. Because all this happened this week. Damn. And I shouldn't have probably done it so much. I'll be weighing him again. I want to see him gain weight throughout the day. And he should. Yeah. This is the joys of running a rescue like this. Being Tomahawk, I appreciate you saying that. Just send out, you're probably already done, but I wish you guys that like to Bible thump, just give me something that's not so cliche. It's just kind of nice to see something different that is just as lifting up. Anyways, she won't teach him to eat kibble. He'll just see her eating it and go, oh, what's that? But how does he learn wet food? Same idea. He'll naturally want to start having meat. That's going to be a natural transition. It's just if they try to eat it too soon. And again, I'm looking at his weight chart, and I'm thinking he is 1 week off. I don't think that he's 2 weeks. I think he was 3 when he came here, and he's now 6 weeks. I'm updating this because I think that that's been wrong. Whoops. And today, Sherbert gets her second vaccination. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Just astounds me. Oh, happy Saturday, everyone. Thank you for caring for the case. Oh, thank you, darling. No one's someone. That's cute. Do we still need watch hours? No. We actually made the goal. Ah, doggone, my knee. But thank you for asking. It's just been a heck of a morning. Holy crap. So if it was 410. Oh, fine. You're going to be like that. Okay. So date of birth is actually going to be considered 4/3. This is what I get for taking the word of somebody who may or may not have been paying attention to when they were born. He just probably thought, they're a couple weeks old. Well, if you're going, a couple weeks old, yeah, you're right. They are a couple weeks old. Just so happens that I kind of go more like, what are they, if you know the actual birth date. Sherbert. Sherbert and Gelato. Moon Kittens, Winnie. We still need to get names for Mama. And the Grays have since moved on to a foster. So I'm going to put them at the front. So, group 1, Mama. Okay. Now it's quiet. Can't stand the quiet. Yeah, pretty soon I'm just going to go ahead and cut the live because I'm going, this is where I can get into the weeds because I haven't been dealing with it that much. I've been trying to do too many other things. I'm going to weigh. Everyone like that gift? You cannot like gifts that haven't been. Thank you, Dizzy. They have to be showing for people to like them. And certain ones that's a certain dollar amount. Otherwise, it floats up. Almost forgot. I'm bringing out the Mama so I can weigh her. Let's make sure Mama is weighing, not Mama Sherbert, Mama no name. Okay. Oh, that one you can like. Deb, thank you. This is Mama No Name. She will have a name eventually. 730. So again, this is the mama. She's the one that took off from that tote that the babies and she were shut up in that didn't have any air holes. So smart. So smart. Just clean you off a little bit. Okay. I still need to find Winnie, who's probably asleep somewhere because she's been out and about. Mama was well fed. She's very sweet. Yeah, Wolfen. She is very, or Lori. She is very sweet. Yeah. They just need to get her fixed. But clearly they still have the mama of the Grays, whoever they are. But they just decided to leave them out on the side of the road in bins. What I need to do just amazing. I don't want to wait to vaccinate her, so I'm gonna have to vaccinate her probably either today or tomorrow and get that going. I hate doing this. Let's see, is there anybody else that's vaccinating needs or needed now? You guys just had yours done. You guys don't. Okay, good. Sherbert needs to have her second vax. I'm going to do unnamed one. She's gonna have her first vax today as well. One, two, three. insert. One, two, three. One, two, three. There. So, Sherbert and the other mama, the two mamas are going to get vaccinated again today. First mama, the unnamed mama, hasn't received any vaccinations. It's another reason why when they come in, unless they're sick, I want them vaccinated immediately. Hello, guys. So let's go find little Winnie, and then I'm going to cut the live, and we'll see you guys this afternoon because I've just got a ton of crap to do, and all I'm doing is overthinking a lot of crap, and I've got to pull up things and let hi frog, and I still need to extend that out. That's another thing. I can't stand not having the voice readout. Also, it drives me crazy. Where's Winnie? There's Aphrodite. Aphrodite's found a very cute little safe nook. She comes down and eats it. Well, there's... Hi, Chef. Where's Winnie? I know. You get so excited. You get so excited. Well, you're not Winnie. Wow. What the hell? Okay. So much stuff to put away. Okay, everybody, where's Winnie? I need Winnie. I'm seeing every other kitty. Winnie. Okay, so I have Squeaker, Squealer, Penny, Chef, Iris, and a whole lot of clothes that I need to do. Catnip Kathy. Another one. This doesn't overwhelm me at all. Winnie! Okay, so never mind. I guess I'm going to have to go hunting for her. Dizzy, thank you for the high five. Maybe upstairs. Could be. I know, she's so funny. Oh, there's Winnie. Hi, where were you? Yeah? She says, Mom, I'm sorry. I almost forgot. I gotta come when I'm called. Gotta come when I'm called. Her beautiful eyes now. Look at that. It's this eye that was so messed up. Still has a little bit of crusties on it. So beautiful. Hi, Squeaker. Okay. Ready? There you go. Eddie? Nope, you're not gonna go running off somewhere else. There she is. All done. She's so beautiful. And she's learning her little tortitude too, because she's a tortie by association, since her and Chef hang out together all the time. See you later, Caitlin. Okay, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, Squeaker's always a good boy. All right. Love yourself, love each other, be kind to yourself, and be kind to each other. Get your animals spayed or neutered. Get them and keep them vaccinated. And if you have kitties around you that you feel you're not responsible for, get them TNR'd. Doesn't matter. Just make sure they're fixed so that way they don't keep having babies. Can we see Squeaker? Hey, I need to brush you anyhow. Boom. Oh, big boy. Yep, up. He's a bigger boy. He's not just a baby now. Six years old now. He is way bigger than Snowball. He is a much bigger breed altogether. He is a doll-faced Persian, whereas Snowball is a Pika face. So his face, Snowball's face is more scrunched in. He has less of a muzzle. He doesn't have much of a muzzle, but he has more of a muzzle than, and that's this part. This part right here, right there. I can't do that to Snowball. Are we doing any farming for gloves? I don't think we need to. Ugh. I think we're golden because we've got, as long as everybody shows, Deb 0509 has 3 gloves. Sarah Bean, I believe, still has 1. Jill has God knows how many, actually, because, yeah, it became a bit of a mess there while we were battling. Jessica Dotson, I think, has 4 gloves. Desi, I believe you have 1. 1 glove, 1 miss. I'm not exactly sure. I know Code Red has 2. Shelly has 2. Angie Dog Mom has 1, but I don't see her on that ton of much. Janice, Sully's mom, has, I think, 4 gloves from what it looks like. Betty D doesn't have any. Shay, I think, has 2. Ener used gloves immediately after you getting them because that's always exciting. Debadoo, no gloves, but has a bolt. And a few people have miss. 3 people have time makers. I don't know who all has bolts anymore because, I just say throw them out at the last 30. Doesn't Kathy have any? Don't think so. She's been on, but she hasn't been trying to be in the top 3. I have your count right? Okay, cool. Don't worry about last night. You take care of yourself, by all means. So we'll see what happens, but we only use maybe 3 gloves a match now. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. And I just need to know once I do come on live whose gloves are ending first. So you have 3 gloves, 2 bolts, and a tie maker. Chill. I've got the tie maker, 3 bolts, 3 gloves, 2 bolts. I need to rewrite these anyhow. There, that's a bit more clear. Pretty nasty writing still. I'm smarter when I use it on my computer because then I actually have everything separated out right. Anyways, all right. I will see you guys later on this evening or see you tomorrow here. But hopefully we didn't scare y'all off away with the whole gelato incident. Have a good day. We'll see you later. I've got to pull up food and let out Snowball. Bye. Thank you. By the way, $52 even today. Thank you.